Here's your first Alert 5 weather with Mike Daniels.
December off to a rather obnoxious start. It's just windy and cold out there with that wind out of the north at 23. It feels like 21 degrees. Certainly want to dress warmly if you have to get out. Still 40 in Pueblo with the wind out of the north at 16. It feels like 31 degrees. All right, here is radar. Snow doesn't amount to much, but as we know around here, it doesn't take much snow to create some icy roadways. We've got snow from the Tri-Lakes area, hugging parts of the Rampart Range. Also, Ute Pass getting a little bit of light snow right now. Also tracking some flurries from the wet mountains into the Sangres. And look at that here on the 1st of December. Still warm enough for a little bit of rain. A couple of sprinkles out across the eastern plains. Here's what happens around here. This really is your big weather story. This low is going to track across the state, bring in some strong gusty wind tonight and at times during the day tomorrow, and some really cold air. Afternoon highs tomorrow, much colder than what we had today, and you know how cold it was out there today. Here's what that wind is going to do. 8 o'clock tonight, we've got gusts from 32, 35 to 35 miles per hour across Colorado Springs, Pueblo, and Monument. Overnight tonight, gusts in the 20s and 30s, so a windy wake-up call in some areas. That wind is actually going to be stronger, I think, out across the eastern plains. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. winds into the 20s around here, decreasing a little across Pueblo, back into Canyon City late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Still some gusts in Colorado Springs by tomorrow night at 24, and even stronger across northeastern El Paso County, where we could have some issues later tonight with some wind and blowing snow issues. Here's what that snow is going to do later tonight. Snows across the higher elevations out across portions of Los Animas County. Late tonight, maybe a couple of flurries northwestern El Paso County. Mainly dry conditions tomorrow morning around here. Then that next little wraparound wave comes in tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. There you go, a couple of flurries possible here across the area. Most of the snow, I think, is going to fall across some of the higher elevations southwest of Pueblo and also across sections of Baca County. Late tonight, by midnight, we could have some real light totals across Colorado Springs all the way up into portions of Teller County. This model not kicking out a whole lot. I think the prime target, as I've been saying, down across far southeastern Colorado all the way back into the wets, where they could get anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of snow. Same down around the Trinidad area. Outside right now, current temperatures 20s, 30s, and 40s, but that really doesn't tell the whole story. You factor in that wind and you get that feels like index. Right now in Monument, it feels like 14. Woodland Park, your wind chill right now is at 7 degrees. On the thermometer tonight, dropping down to 17, but please make no mistake, if you have to get out later tonight or tomorrow morning, we could see wind chills as cold as 0, in some cases maybe 5 degrees below 0. So dress warmly, dress in layers, cover your head, wear those gloves. I know I'm sounding like my mom, but it's still good advice. In Colorado Springs, awfully cold Thursday morning. The low on the thermometer, 11 degrees. Still a breezy, chilly day on Thursday, and then a pattern change. Man, it's going to feel nice from Friday all the way through the weekend into early next week with those fabulous 50s returning. And for Pueblo, hang tough tomorrow. It's going to be a windy, cold, raw day. Still really cold Thursday morning, but a nice recovery. We'll bump those highs 10 degrees Thursday. And how about weekend temperatures into the 60s in December? Yes. Plan that golf game right now if you want. Canyon City, a cold, windy day tomorrow. Maybe a few flurries tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. Doesn't look like much at this point. Just get through tomorrow and then look forward to that weekend. It's really going to be a nice one. And for Woodland Park, a 1 on the storm impact scale. Windy flurries tonight, a few flurries later in the day tomorrow. Then you get a nice warming trend into the weekend.